Why should you choose a boutique level 3PL as opposed to a Fortune 5000 3PL that is, pretty much a household name that is able to spend millions of dollars in ad spend a month to, kind of blanket the entire internet with their marketing, but that doesn't necessarily equate to them being great operators or the best fit for your business. So first, let's define what is a boutique 3PL. And what I consider a boutique 3PL to be is a more specialized logistics company that offers more customized and high-end logistics services, more flexible logistics services to a smaller or more limited number of clients, as opposed to one of the bigger 3PLs that we just talked about that typically is taking on, a large amount of clients across multiple warehouses or even a 4PL network that they've created, utilizing, space in tens of thousands of square feet in different 3PLs that they're white labeling all across the country or even internationally. Boutique 3PLs often specialize in niche markets or industries, think fashion or luxury or high tech products or maybe high security products, hazmat, cold storage, big and bulky, things of that nature. Um, Due to the personalized and specialized services, boutique 3PLs, you know, they often can win across a variety of fronts. Here's a couple examples of the fronts that we're seeing boutique 3PLs being more competitive on. So one, personalized service. Boutique 3PLs typically can provide more personalized and customized services. Let's think, maybe custom kitting. A lot of big venture capital backed 3PLs won't do things like FBA prep or retail fulfillment, or just things like even using customized packaging. They force you to use their own packaging. It's just the bigger you get with 3PLs, the more rigid and defined their fulfillment structures are going to be. Next, niche expertise. So instead of kind of being a master of all and trying to take on all of these different opportunities, we have boutique level 3PLs on our network that are specifically specialized in apparel, so they can handle a high amount of order returns. They can handle a high amount of SKUs. They have connections with retailers across the country, so they have the niche expertise in being able to not only be your logistics partner, but actually help apparel brands break into retail, and they already know how to successfully fulfill to those distribution networks across the country. Next is just greater attention to detail in general. So having a smaller labor force, these boutique level 3PLs, what we're seeing is that they can act as a true extension of your business and not just, a third party logistics partner that you contact and wait 72 hours and then, hope it gets triaged to the right people and then wait another 72 hours to get an answer back. You really want a 3PL partner in this new omni-channel e-commerce environment that's so fast moving to be able to be, right at your beck and call whenever you need something from them. Which leads into the next point, communication, right? So boutique level 3PLs, we're seeing a lot of these guys are having real-time communication, whether that's via Slack channel, which I think is the best way to have access to your 3PL, or even like real-time phone support where you can call in and access someone on the warehouse floor in real time or near real time. And the last one that I want to touch on is competitive pricing, because a lot of people think that, hey, the bigger the 3PL, the better the pricing that they're going to be able to have because of the bulk carrier rates that they're able to get. And yes, that is true. The more you're able to ship, the better volume discounts you're able to negotiate with the carriers like USPS, DHL e-commerce, FedEx, and UPS. But the thing is, the operational costs to run these bigger 3PLs are much less efficient. So the bigger 3PLs are baking in much more margin. And now we're seeing the tide starting to turn, and boutique level 3PLs are starting to be able to win on the pricing front as well. So these are just a couple reasons that our team over at fulfill.com are really big advocates of finding a boutique level 3PL and really challenging the notion that just because these bigger 3PLs are able to blast marketing out there and kind of have all the eyes on them in the industry, it doesn't necessarily mean that they are the best fit for your e-commerce brand or for your company. Thanks.